Hey, happy Monday. My name is Denise. I'm a stylist for Color Street, and today it's makeup and a mani. I'm going to just use one set for the mani, which means it'll take less time. So let's do this. I'm going to do Patriotic Parade from last year. I'm all about the flag this week because Wednesday is Flag Day, and I don't have any of the patriotic sets from this year. I'm going to order them and just keep them on hand for like the 4th of July or something. But anyway, this is what I got going on. I know it's been a minute since I've done a video, but last week was really busy. And this weekend, I just decided to veg. I needed some downtime. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And this week is going to be not as busy, but I mean, it's barely 7 right now, and I've already been up. I'm still delivering the coffee to the lady that's paying me to do it. Did I tell you about that? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I did. Anyhow, yeah, I need to be at the coffee place at 6. And she's paying me, so I'll be very grateful, very happy. Any little bit counts right now. And then last week, every morning, I got up early for the coffee, and then also every day, I took the kids to school and brought them home Friday last week. Can't remember. Anyway, it's just been busy. I've been busy. And it's like, lately I've had 2 speeds, either on or off. There hasn't really been middle. And you know, if I'm going to do any videos, I like to do them early, and that way I can get it done and just go head out and have my day after. So that's partly why I haven't been doing any videos for you guys, because I haven't been home in the morning. I've been getting up early. But today I got up early, and I have about an hour. Stop it. I have about an hour now between. I need to be at the mechanic. I need an oil change, basically. So I'm going to go do that after I finish this. And as long as I'm done here shortly, it's about a 15-minute drive to the shop, and I want to get there when they open so that I'm not going to be, sometimes if I get there an hour after they open, they tell me, no, you got to come back. We're really busy. It's like they finish up the jobs from yesterday. It's like they have room for like 1 or 2 people first thing, and then after that you have to come back. So I want to be there when they open. And then I think I ran over a nail because one of my tires is low, the pressure. So then I'm going to go get that either fixed or just buy a new one. And I want to be over there by like 8:30. So much fun. I love this combo. I love how they kind of make it look like it's a little faded, a little like jeans. Now I'm going to put the faded one on this side. Yeah. Oh, and what I did, I've got ridge filler on this middle because of the ridge, and then this one on my thumbs. But I put 2 layers. I kind of went in with the brush when it's got a lot of polish on it, and I put that on there first so it would sink in a little, thinking it would help, and I'm not sure if it did. I don't know. I think I need Bondo in there or something. Need to go see the body shop guy and say, hey, put some of that in there while it grows out. Or, I don't know. I could get some dip powder and put it in there, but I don't know. I think I'm going to just let them grow out and call it lesson learned. But the thing is, I mean, it's a function of the press-ons. That's why it happened. But you would think that if it was an allergic reaction, that all of my nails, but look at this one. This one's totally fine. Indexes are fine. Every other finger, except for this middle and these thumbs, they're all fine now. They're all growing out. They're getting healthy. So I don't have an answer for why. I don't know. But the dermatologist said that, you know, as long as there's no pain or anything, and they are growing. They're growing like normal. So it's not like there's any aside from the ridges, there's nothing, you know, there's no other thing that they can attribute it to besides the press-ons. And as long as there's no pain associated or discoloration or anything, they're not bleeding or whatever, just let them grow. So that's what I'm doing. Is this going to be really a mani where I don't have to do any fine tuning or trimming? Well, what do you know? Hope I didn't jinx it by saying that, because I'm really not done yet. But so far, so good. All right. Now what I could do for the thumbs is just put, I want to do half and half. I wish I had two of this, but I only have one. Do I want to open a whole nother set to get another one like this? Nah, you know what? Oh, I have this one also that I missed. All right, next time. Next time, I'll just do the stars today. Might be a while before I can put a solid on my thumbs, just because of all the rippling and everything from underneath. They're not very smooth, and when you put a solid on, your nails really do need to be totally smooth. So I'm just gonna keep with the patterns and the glitters, make it less noticeable. Very good. Oh, do I have top coat over here, or is that strengthener? Yeah, I do have top coat. Okay. Good there. Crooked. We must be straight, or at least symmetrical. Oh dear, did I blow it? Okay, that one worked. And I will trim all of this and then throw on the top coat. Oh, it's on my cuticle. Wah, wah. This is what we want to avoid. If it's not sticking to your nail, it won't. Clearly, if it's not sticking to my nail, it won't stick. But I have to get that off of there, or it won't. fully adhere to my nail. But I don't want to jam it in there too hard because that'll just make the thing worse than it already is. Gently. As for what I've been watching, my guilty pleasure has always been Top Chef. I love that show. You know, I don't know why I'm calling it a guilty pleasure. It's actually worth watching. It's not just fluff. I mean, these people have chops. They have restaurants. They're, you know, James Beard award winners. James Beard is like the Oscars of the culinary world. And the contestants that they have on Top Chef are good at what they do already. And now they just want to compete and, you know, get more notoriety, get more recognition. And I have to say, I've actually made a few of the things that the people do. And I've learned some things about, you know, cooking is not, it doesn't have to be complicated. It can be simple and fun and not 50 different ingredients in order to make a dish, you know. And so they've got a new season happening right now. And in my DVR, I've got a couple of other seasons. And they started with season 1 in my DVR, and it's like, oh crap, here I go. So I guess I'm watching the entire run of Top Chef again. And it's actually fun to revisit some of the people that you haven't seen in a long time. So it's fun. All right, and for top coat, I only put it on the ends of my nails. I don't need to flood my cuticle area because, oops. Because when I do that, it always lifts a little bit from down there. And if you really only need top coat on your free edge to protect it, and I mean, if you need a little more shine, that's, you know, something else too. But I really only put top coat on my free edge. Because the strips already have top coat on them anyway, but I just like a little extra. I've always been a little extra. And I know there's a tiny bit of like a rough edge here and there that I will file later. And put a little more top coat on too. But what I want to demonstrate now is the fact that this stuff is quick dry. I think I showed you before in a different video, but since I'm gonna put my makeup on after this, perfect opportunity. Oh yeah, that one I need to file for sure. All right, let me... All right, that's better. Now, sometimes with solids, you can't get away with doing what I just did with the top coat, because with solids, things are much more visible. But, oh my gosh, I love this so much. It's so fun. All right. This one might take a little tiny bit of extra time to dry, but the rest of these are done. They're totally dry. So, makeup. Let's do it. Oh, no, wait, I got to pack up my... hang on. I want to put my strips back in the thing. Sleeve. And what I like to do, I think I've told you this before, but see how you can read influencer hand, see you can see Patriotic Parade, unless it's backwards. Oh no, it's upside down. You can read that says Patriotic Parade, right? If you put the strips in if you put them in this way, it's harder to read. So what I always do is I flip them over so that the white is on there, and then you'll be able to read it. So that's just another little, one of my little hacks, hack, tip, whatever. When did it become a hack instead of a tip? You know, when I think of a hack, I think of it's a bad thing you're doing. It's like you're hacking into something, or, you know, with a horror movie, you're hacking. He hacked her to pieces. I don't know. I just always thought of hack is not a good thing. Maybe I'm just old. Getting older. My birthday's in a couple weeks. I mean, I know that, and this is just a cheap little flat iron I got on Amazon like 4 years ago. And it's totally fine, but I only use it for this just because I don't really use a flat iron on my hair. I don't do anything to my hair heat-wise. So, anywho, I only use that for my strips because it's always plugged in over here and I don't have to get it from one part of my apartment to another. It's just always here. Yep, even this one's totally dry. Dry. Put my fingers in my hair. Fine. So yeah, this is our own plumping top coat. Highly recommend. All right, now on to makeup. I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna go neutral today. And time-wise, I'm good. Still on the hunt for a new foundation. I have tried several, and until I find, you know, I need something that's more long wearing. I'm gonna keep wearing the e.l.f. one though, because I do like it. So, speaking of e.l.f., this is e.l.f. and a product called e.l.f. Brow Wow. Wow Brow. It's just a little tinted gel. Actually, today, I don't know if I'm gonna need any more than that. Might not even. All right, let's leave that for now. I'm not gonna need any concealer on my lids because I'm not doing a bright color. So I'm just gonna throw on a little powder because I did my skincare and I just don't want any creases. Even though I'm just going neutral, it doesn't, I think when you're wearing a bright color, it's more noticeable if you have creasing than if you're just doing a neutral. And again, my dry eye today, put in drops. All right, first thing I'm gonna put on my eyes. Oh, this is also, my powder was Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, translucent, and I'm also gonna put on some bronzer, which is my e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer. You think that I'd have it memorized by now, Forever Sunkissed. And I still have a bunch of bronzer left in the pan right now. I love e.l.f. products because they last. You get good longevity. I think that a lot of things that they do are just as good as high-end. I'm a drugstore girl. Forever. Forever sun-kissed, forever drugstore. And I'm just doing that to warm my eye area up a little. And then my palette is going to be Milani Soft and Sultry, which is very well loved, as you can see. And I don't think I'm going to go more, excuse me, I might just do, I'm going to go with the gray one down here, which is After Hours. Is that right? Yeah. I'm gonna be a little messy. It doesn't matter because I can always clean it up like I always do with my little paint rag, my wipey. And I'm looking down only because I have so much skin on my eyelids. Look at, and it's very crinkly no matter what I do. It just is. It's just that way. And if I don't look down, if I look straight ahead, all of this in here, it doesn't blend. I need to look down, and I guess this is the equivalent of like pulling it taut, only when I do that, it doesn't work either. So I kind of have to look down a little. All right, I think that's good enough. And then next I'm gonna do this one on this side. No, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna go this one, which is more of a brown. This one has a lot of silver in it, plus the brown, and this one is more of like a charcoal. This one is more of a brown, and I'm gonna do, that one is called, it's this one over here, Foxy Lady. Oh, who names these? I ask you. That's what it looks like there. It's more of a golden. Now I have Jimi Hendrix in my brain. All right, good and good. And I just used the little wipies from Target. That's what this is, to do a little cleanup. There's always fallout, and I don't think I've ever used a palette that doesn't have a little fallout, so it just is what it is. Good. Well, you know, I have turquoise on. Do I want to put a little blue? Okay. This is an Essence palette called Miami. And these palettes, by the way, are awesome. Look at all these colors. I'm just going to throw a little of the blue just in the middle of my lid. Oh, that's fun. Why not? Why ever not? All right. This is my new Color Street mascara tube. I'm not going to do a 90 days of mascara right now. I just finished one. But this is just my newest tube. I'm starting again. And this is my favorite mascara ever. I know that there are others out there that might give you more, but this is good for me. And I like looking down at my lashes so I can see all of them. Pretty. What I love about this formula is that it's smooth, it's very creamy. I don't get any flaking ever. It never comes off, it doesn't smudge. And there's so much product on this brush. I'm actually calling it a brome because it's like a brush and a comb. It's silicone. And I don't need to dip in there a million times. I just pull the brush out, put it on, and just keep going. Pretty, pretty. One and done. All right. Oh dear. Yep, there's a little right there. And I see I have some on my upper lid too, in the middle right here, which I will fix in a second. This is a tiny dab right there. But I like to wait until it dries before I try to fix anything on the upper. Oh, dang it. Did I just make it worse? Yes, I did. Oopsie. All right, let's fix it in a minute. All right, for foundation, my rosacea is acting up a little bit today. My foundation is still the e.l.f. Oh, that's the new one. Hang on. I have a tube that's almost empty and a new one on deck. But this is e.l.f. Soft Glam, and my shade is number 20. Light Cool. And I like to just put a blob on my hand, about that much. And then this is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending. And this is my favorite foundation brush. It's very densely packed, but it's really soft and you get a really good blend. Blendy, blendy. This is always a trust the process moment. And in general, I really don't like to use concealer. Definitely not under my eyes because I have so much, you know, skin under there. And it creases no matter what I do. Over the course of my lifetime, I have tried numerous things to not crease under my eyes, and all of them do. So, and you know, I don't think that I have like dark circles. I just have this skin, and it is what it is. And I'm not about to go and have them cut it off, you know. I think even if I could afford plastic surgery, I don't know if I would, to be honest. And you know, the coverage on this could be better, and it is buildable, but I don't know. I don't want to have a lot of stuff on my face either. So I'm looking for a one and done, good coverage drugstore. And even drugstore is like 20 bucks now. When did that happen? This is an $8 foundation, okay? And as far as I'm concerned, I mean, yeah, okay, it's not billed as long wearing, but for $8, I really shouldn't complain. All right, foundation is on. Let me look at my lids a little closer. Okay, let's get Where freaking are you? You were just in front of me. Here I go again. You know, eyeshadow palettes do not get up and walk away. They really, truly don't. Thank you. All right, I'm just gonna go with a little tiny bit of the blue. That's better. I got a little bit of mascara right there, right there. All right. And if I do one side, I gotta do the other so that we are balanced. Good, good. Okay, now I can put the earrings back on. Oh, am I doing it? Did I put you in the wrong ear again? Come on now. All right. Today it worked. All right. Shadow can go. Good. I like to just try and clean up as I go, same as with cooking. Put stuff away I've already used that I'm not going to use again. All right, speaking of which, let's throw on the bronzer. Just a little. Actually, do I need to? Yeah, let me just do a little bit of brow. Not a ton, just a little. See, that's not too much. Just a little. Mo better. Yes, that's better. All right, you go, you go, you go, you go. And blush. Oh, wait a minute, where's the, there it is, okay. My highlighter was hiding. All right, my blush is Essence Pure Nude Blush in Pink Flush. And again, I know I keep saying it over and over, packaging. I would pay more for Essence products. I would pay $1 more if the packaging was better. But I love the product so much that I'm not gonna not use it just because the packaging is bad. And I almost like don't even need highlighter, but I'm gonna put a little on. I'm gonna throw a little on. And this is also an Essence product. Very much loved because the ink is gone and the label is gone, but it's the Pure Nude highlighter. And this shade is called Be My Highlight. And it's very glowy, very sheeny. There's no glitter at all. You can't see any glitter on my hands. It's just this glow. That's all you get, is just the glow. And I like to put a little under here. Because I can. And it's funny, on days when I don't put it on, I always feel like something's missing. I'll look in the mirror and I'm just like, what did I do? Or what didn't I do? And I was like, oh, there it is. So, there's that. And I think we are done. Turn me over, I'm done. Oh, glasses. My glasses saga that I have to tell you about. These are different glasses. The other night, I was getting ready to fall asleep, and I realized I still had my glasses on, and I was facing away from my nightstand. I was laying on my side, and you know, like you're just getting ready to drift, and it's like I didn't want to roll over and put my glasses on my nightstand, so I just took them off, and they ended up on my blanket or wherever they were. And you know, in the middle of the night, you get up to pee, and I kind of like flung the blanket, and I heard my glasses land somewhere. And I thought, you know what, bathroom, I get back in the bed, and I'm thinking, okay, it's whatever, I'll find them later. I have looked everywhere that I am physically able to look for my glasses in my bedroom. Cannot find them. I can't, between my back and my knee, getting down like on hands and knees to look under my bed is problematic at best. So what I do have though is a back scratcher, and it's long. It's like, you know, 2 feet long. So I am able to like, you know, sweep the back scratcher under the bed and like bring out whatever's under there. No glasses. I've looked everywhere that I can possibly look, and I simply cannot find these glasses. And I'm like, all right, you got to be kidding me. Really? Really? Oh, NYX Butter Gloss. I forgot my lips in Tiramisu. Influencer hand. There we go. And if anyone, we have to, it's a focus thing. The camera focuses. That's how we do it. So yeah, still can't find the glasses. But we are good to go. All right, everybody, have a happy day, and I will see you in the next one. It might be a minute. I hope maybe not, but we'll see. And have an awesome week if I don't, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.